Hello, I hope you're doing well. This is AJ again, and my assignment is to fix this broken code, and because this code um, presents a very ugly interface, so that's why an ugly output. So that's why I wanna repair that and fix it here. So I just as instructed, I didn't hear. I got that in my name header name Ahmed Javed, instructor name Edward Catron, project temperature converter GUI, in the date today's date. So just a header. So just I created a small description as well. I said that this Java program creates a graphical user interface. So just to make it clear. So yeah, um, I'm actually I'm very new at GUI. I really don't have that much experience with GUI. Just I tried my best to fix this program, and I really put a lot of time to make this. So I want to explain how did I fix this broken code into this one. So um, I can say for the first, I imported the necessary libraries like Java that Swing, Java. And this is actually for the GUI, all the classes inside the Swing, and also AWT, and also the events for AWT that they're responsible for handling the user interface when they actually create any event and related to the user that does like clicking, showing the page, and all this stuff. So simply um, I imported all those classes, and because we will need them here. So my class, actually it was a temperature converter GUI. So I extended JFrame and to extend all these parent class attributes to this class. And also I created two private um, private values here. So that one is the input field, and the other is output label. So a text field for user input, actually I can say, and label for displaying the output. So I made them private because they should be accessible only in this class and not outside of this class. So I made my constructor public temperature converter GUI, the name of my class, and here inside this I created my frame. So I titled my frame temperature converter with this set title, and also I set the size to 350 and 200, which in the previous code it was 300 and 150. Just I slightly changed it here, and yeah, to in order just to be more bigger. And set default close operation, I exit on close because when whenever the frame comes up and when I press the X button, it should close, and this line actually does that. Cell layout and new border layout. So actually I use this for layout management, just to have a good layout. And after creating my frame here, I came and created my panel. So JPanel, and I created an instance of this panel, and just for creating input components. So in here, input panel, I got this instance from here, and dot set layout, new flow layout, center, and center. So what does this do? This actually makes me a panel with the flow. It's in center, and also the height and the vertical for each character is 10 pixel. So this one is for that. Um, and here again, glabel. This is the label that actually the prompts comes inside this one. So I created an input label. So glabel, input label, new glabel, and inside that enter temperature centigrade, Celsius. Sorry, not centigrade. And here enter temperature. It was a bit like this, and I changed that to this and to be more clear and more beautiful. So, and here I and for this when the prompts comes enter temperature, so I created a JText field here that allowed only 10 characters and not more than that. Here, this is the field that only takes 10 characters from the user and not more than that. And finally, I use input panel to add the input label and input field to my panel. Okay, and what I did here, I actually added this and added this to my panel. Okay, and here I need a button, so that's why I need to make it a JPanel button panel, a new JPanel, just a panel for the button. This is I made this just to create another panel actually for the convert button, because I will have a convert button that takes the temperature in Celsius and changes that to Fahrenheit. Yeah, here, and I named that. And okay, button that cell near flow out of flow out center. So this button where the flow layout, I made that just on the center because it should be on the center. And the J button, I named that a J button, a convert button, new J button, and I named that convert. Okay. So here, and also I add an action listener to convert button. So convert button that add action listener, new convert button button listener. So and finally, uh, I add this to my button panel. I add this to my uh, and to the button panel. I add convert button. Okay, and after creating this button and also this a label and also the frame, I came here and for output panel. Here, output panel. So again, this is an instance of JPanel, JPanel, output panel, new JPanel, and output panel dot set layout, new flow layout, the center. Again, my output panel should be on the flow layout of the center, and I'll label that new J label. Again, here create the output label and the owl label. Owl label that set font, new font, Arial font place. So that I just made a very small formatting here, so that my new font would be my output label font would be Arial. It will be the font would be not italic actually or not bold. Just I chose plain, and the size would be 18. So again, I add all these input panel, button panel, and output panel, one to the north, center, and south. This actually gives a good layout to my frame, and at the end, so in order for all these panels, frames, buttons, in order for all of them to be clear and visible, I set visible to true. Okay, and here I wanna make it a bit larger. Okay. explained up to this point. So um, uh, um, I wanna explain this part. So this class, private class convert button listener implements action listener. So this is an inner class for actual action listener of the convert button, and this one actually implements the action listener interface. So the action listener interface here has only one method, but the name of public void action performed action event E. So I created this inner class and I implemented all the attributes of this interface, and this interface has a method that I should have that here, public void performed action event E. And so this actually this is the parameter that goes inside this one. So inside this inside this method, I created a try catch block just in order to perform a number format exception, or when the user enters anything rather than a double or a number. Actually, it doesn't matter integer or double. So it should be it will be an accepted here. So I said try double Celsius equal to double dot parse double input field dot get text. So what does this do? This actually get the when the user enter the Celsius, the Celsius would the input will be in wait, no, what's the name of a string. So this method actually uh, change, and this method changes the string to double. Here double dot parse. If I wanted to change the string to integer, in here it would be parse int. If it's double, so it's dot parse double, and so input field dot get text. And here whatever is here will be inserted. It will be changed to double. And here double Fahrenheit. So in here I called this method and Celsius to Fahrenheit. This is Celsius to Fahrenheit, and I entered as the parameter the Celsius here, which is the input, which is the input from the user. And this method here, this is a common formula for changing Celsius to Fahrenheit. Celsius multiplied by 9 divided by 5 plus 32. So this is whenever one want to change the Celsius, and this formula is responsible for handling that. So I just call this method here, and again, and after that I said the output label that set text temperature in Fahrenheit plus F. So this output label will will give the output and the result output simply, and it will catch a number format exception. And when when the user enters anything, I say output label the sig please enter a valid number, and this message will be printed. At the end, as I said, this is the formula of converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. And again, here at the end, I used swing utilities that invoker later with the lambda expression and with the new and the name of my class. This actually this is the main method, which is creates and runs GUI and EDT using lambda expression. So I have this, and finally after this my code will be executed, and as this is the entry point of that. So my code is here done, and just I want to right now run my code if it works or not. So first, yeah, I want to run it. What? Civilian treatment. Okay. Apologize. Yeah, I made a very bad mistake. So I shouldn't have my header here, so that's why it didn't run. So probably if I have my header here is, and that would be fine. Yeah. So yeah, this is the beautiful temperature converter that I got, and so enter temperature like 23, and I say convert temperature in Fahrenheit as 73.4 Fahrenheit. If I enter anything greater than number, convert, please enter a valid number. So this works very well. And let's see and see how the previous code worked. That the other one. This is that ugly one. So, temperature, and if I make it larger, enter temperature. So um, 123 or maybe 120. So convert temperature in Fahrenheit. So the output is very not so ugly. It's really ugly. But for this one is and I make it larger. So add like 24 and convert temperature in Fahrenheit 93 point to Fahrenheit. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you very much. Um, and I hope this gets your attention. So thank you very much.